Hi, I'm Astrid. In today's video, I want to share some easy self-help to alleviate fatigue using Jin Shin Jyutsu. It's really a compilation of Jin Shin Jyutsu exercises that are part of my A to Z index on my website, Flows for Life. But before we begin, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience with Jin Shin Jyutsu, and if this feels helpful, please share it with someone who you think might need it. So, let's talk about fatigue. Fatigue can show up in different ways. Sometimes it's physical. The body feels heavy, weak, sleepy, drained, or unable to get going. Sometimes it's mental. The head feels foggy. Thoughts go round and round, concentration is difficult, and even simple tasks feel too much. And sometimes fatigue is emotional. We feel low, despondent, overwhelmed, flat, or as though we've been carrying too much for too long. And then, of course, it can be all of these together. There can be many reasons why we feel fatigued. We might be recovering from stress, poor sleep, overwork, emotional strain, exercise, heat, digestive imbalance, or simply the pace of modern life. Fatigue can also be the body's way of asking us to take a break, rest, and regenerate. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, we use the hands to help the body's energy move, harmonize, and restore itself. Mary Burmeister, who brought Jin Shin Jyutsu from Japan to the West, said, "We need never know fatigue. Energy can never tire. It's our personal imbalance that causes fatigue." I love this teaching because it reminds us that the energy is always there and our wonderful, amazing hands can help us reconnect with it. So I'm going to share some of my favorite Jin Shin Jyutsu self-help exercises for fatigue. Now, you don't have to do all of them. Just choose the ones that resonate with you today. The first one is a very powerful hold to ease fatigue, and it does so much more besides that. Mary Burmeister called this self-help hold a little gem, and also described it as supremely powerful. It's a wonderful hold to practice when fatigue comes on suddenly, when the body feels depleted, or when you need to get going again. I've found that this hold helps me when I feel physically and mentally exhausted. It's also useful when there is tension in the chest, shortness of breath, allergies, cough, heart discomforts, or congestion in the breast area. And it also clears the waistline and the back. So it is just a wonderful, wonderful hold. And here's the interesting thing. You can use this hold when there's too much energy, like when you wake up in the night and you're not able to get back to sleep. And you can also use it when there's not enough energy, like when you find it hard to get up in the morning. So to practice, sit quietly for a few moments if you can. Close your eyes and drop the shoulders. Mary Burmeister's students will tell you that she used to say that all the time, and she also used to say, drop the shoulders into the big toes. But I digress. Close your eyes, drop the shoulders, and place the right hand on the left upper arm. Place the left hand on the right inner thigh, just above the knee. Relax the hands and hold. Just hold for a few minutes, or for as long as it feels good. And then you can reverse the hands. Place the left hand on the right upper arm and place the right hand on the left inner thigh, just above the knee. and again. Hold. You can do this sitting in a chair, lying down, or even while watching television. The longer you hold, the more you may feel the body begin to relax, relax, relax. And as the body relaxes, it also revitalizes. It's just one of the magical aspects of this art. And to be sure, this is one of the most powerful Jin Shin Jyutsu exercises in the self-help toolbox. Now, when sudden fatigue comes with overwhelm, with a lot of emotions, or with what we call the attitudes, worry, fear, anger, grief, and effort, then the diagonal mediator energy might need some help. In that case, I suggest you also practice the Jin Shin Jyutsu self-help exercise for the diagonal mediator energy. I won't go into the full exercise here because I have a separate post and video for that, but this is a wonderful one when you feel overwhelmed, reactive, or emotionally overloaded. Just look up mediator in the search function and it will come up. The next very simple exercise is to hold the centers of the palms. The centers of the palms are very special in Jin Shin Jyutsu. Mary Burmeister says that the centers of the palms help release general tension and stress from the whole body. They also represent the main central vertical universal harmonizing energy flow, the source of life energy in Jin Shin Jyutsu. So if you don't have time to practice the main central flow, you can use this as a quick hold. This is very easy when you feel really fatigued, low, or despondent. To practice, place the fingers of the left hand in the center of the right palm. Then, place the fingers of the right hand in the center of the left palm. You can also do both palms at the same time. Just cross the hands and let the fingers of each hand rest in the center of the opposite palm. That's it. Just relax the hands and hold. You can hold the palms while sitting, lying down, listening to music, meditating, or simply resting. If your hands are free, you can use them. It's a lovely way to come back to myself. Now, let's talk about taking fatigue out of the body. We can do this with another wonderfully effective self-help hold, especially when fatigue feels very physical. It can be useful after a poor night's sleep, when you wake up with that heavy, horrible, hungover feeling. It's also helpful after exercising or doing work like gardening or cleaning, when the body feels tired and the muscles are sore. To practice this one, sit on your hands with the palms facing up. Let the palms rest on the left and right sit bones. Sit comfortably for a few minutes and make sure that you sit on something soft, because you'll need something soft and you'll need to relax your hands, otherwise they'll start feeling quite tense. If you can, give it about 20 minutes or until you feel relief. Now, fatigue is not always physical. Sometimes the body may be resting, but the mind is still very busy. We can feel stuck in the head with thoughts going round and round. We may feel foggy, stressed, scattered, overwhelmed, or unable to concentrate. This kind of mental fatigue can, of course, be just as tiring as physical fatigue. And for this, there is, of course, a simple Jin Shin Jyutsu flow to calm the mind and clear the head. In this flow, we work with safety energy locks that are wonderful mind specialists and can help harmonize the whole being as well. This is the flow where one hand stays on the side of the neck, while the other hand moves through the forehead, the base of the cheekbone, and the base of the collarbone. I'm not going to take you through the whole practice in this video because there is a full real-time practice video for it. But this is the one to use when fatigue comes with mental stress, head fog, too many thoughts, or feeling stuck in the head. Just search Mind on my Flows for Life YouTube channel or website and the video will come up. And now we come to the spleen flow, one of the 12 organ flows in Jin Shin Jyutsu. For me, this is the pièce de résistance for vitality and calm. The spleen flow is an exercise I talk about a lot, and that's because for many years now, it's been my go-to flow when I'm tired. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, the spleen energy governs our energy levels. This flow is powerful for vitality and calm because, believe it or not, we need energy to be calm. The spleen flow can be used for mental and physical fatigue, therefore. It helps revitalize and re-energize the whole being. It can also help regulate body temperature, calm the nervous system, support digestion, and help us feel more balanced. This is the one I recommend as a daily practice if you want to support energy, stamina, and calm. Again, I'm not going to take you through the whole flow here because I have a full post and real-time practice video for it. Just look for vitality and calm. So, which Jin Shin Jyutsu hold for fatigue should you choose? And here's a simple guide. When fatigue feels physical, heavy, or like a hung-over feeling, sit on your hands. For a daily practice to support energy, stamina, and calm, do the spleen flow. Mental fatigue, head fog, or busy thoughts respond well to the flow to harmonize the mind. When you feel overwhelmed and reactive, practice the mediator exercise. For emotional depletion or despondency, hold the centers of the palms. And if you're too tired to think, simply hold any finger. So here is a very nice daily Jin Shin Jyutsu routine for fatigue that won't take very long to do. First, hold the centers of the palms. Then, practice the spleen flow for vitality and calm. And then, hold the little finger to release effort. You can finish by sitting quietly with the hands on the body wherever they naturally want to go. Choose what feels easiest to do. Even a few quiet moments practicing Jin Shin Jyutsu can make a difference. For the full blog post and for all the links to the individual Jin Shin Jyutsu exercises I've mentioned, please visit the A to Z index on my website, Flows for Life. And if you'd like to practice Jin Shin Jyutsu on a regular basis, I offer weekly group sessions where we get together from all over the world to practice different sequences or flows. They're online, deeply supportive, surprisingly powerful, and a lot of fun. And by the way, you don't have to be experienced in Jin Shin Jyutsu to join or benefit from this group practice. If you'd like to learn more, you'll find a link below this video, or you can scan the QR code you see on the screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you look out for the next one. Bye for now.